Hot Country 92.5. It's the Clarence Rockland Guide from motorcycles to ATVs to snowmobiles and more because of a brand new location. Camille Charette from Rockland Wheels is our guest on the Clarence Rockland Guide. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
So, growing up, were you into motorcycles, snowmobiles, and ATVs?
I was actually. So Arctic Cat makes those small models of snowmobiles, the ZR200, and I think they now make the 120. Anyways, so we had one, and I was lucky enough where we had room in our yard to like really go around. Like we had fields and everything. So we are three kids. So we would hop on the little snowmobile, we would tie a little toboggan at the back, and we would leave in the early afternoon and come back. It was dark. And we had so much fun. I have so many stories on that snowmobile. I loved it. Arctic Cat also makes a small ATV, so we also did that. The only thing I didn't really do when I was a kid was anything with a clutch. So no dirt bikes, no motorcycles. I couldn't do it. I tried, I did my best, but I couldn't do it for the life of me. But no, we've had a lot of fun with machines when we were young.
Where did you grow up?
Right in Clarence. So I've been here my whole life, working also in Rockland my whole life. Yeah, I've been around.
Growing up, what did you aspire to be? Did you know you wanted to work with ATVs and snowmobiles, or secretly was there a different path?
So maybe not specifically with ATVs and boats and stuff like that, because as much as I had fun with them as kids, when I became teenager and everything, I kind of stopped with that. So I wasn't in the sport as much. But I knew for sure that I wanted to be in business. That's what I like, and that's what I've always liked. We would play as little kids. We would have our stores, and I would always be the boss, and I would always have all the money, and I don't know. Maybe that's something with me, but I always loved business for some reason. And like I mentioned earlier with Mathieu, one thing that stressed me a lot in high school was choosing what I was going to do. I would hate going to the guidance counselor. I would cry with anxiety, like, oh, what class do I need to take? Where do I need to apply? What am I going to do? So business for me was a way to open a lot of doors, because then I could open any kind of business really with that. So that's what I did. And then with my dad already being in business, I kind of merged my two schedules. So I was able to go to school and learn the theory of business and learn new things, but then I was also able to apply them to the real world or to learn from what is really going on in the business sphere. So yeah, I like that I was able to do that.
So growing up, you mentioned your dad was in business. What type of business?
My dad started in business in 1989. Wow. In 89. And it was actually a tool rental business. So for any excavation, landscaping business, or even people doing their gardens or anything like that, people would go to him and rent tools. But then winter would come around and nobody would need any tools. So then he was like, I need to keep busy and I need to keep making money during those months. So there was Rockland Wheels already open on Laurier Street, and my dad actually purchased it in 2006, and then he was able to obtain the line Arctic Cat, which sells snowmobiles. So then my dad would rent tools and then sell snowmobiles in the winter. So yeah.
So growing up, did you work for your dad?
I would go and maybe broom a little bit and clean up, but no, honestly, I wasn't as involved. My brother was really the one that was in the dealership most of the time, because he's doing all that, like backflips on a dirt bike and jumping on airbags. Like he does all sorts of stuff. A real adrenaline junkie, which maybe I'm not. But he was really the one in the garage and really in the one with all the tools and at the parts, and would really know everything about the machines. He's so smart. But I wasn't. I came later on, and to be honest, we thought he would take over the business because he was so involved with the sport. But then he decided to take his passion and kind of just focus on that. So now he goes to California during the winter and he does all that, while I for my passion for business, well, I kind of used it for our family business, and I take care of all that.
Passion for business, and obviously
Yeah.
passion for community, because when you get into business, you could write your own ticket. You could launch a business anywhere in the world, whether it be in a big city, in a small community. You decided to stay at home where you were raised.
Yeah, because I love Rockland, and I love Clarence Rockland. I was born here. I've lived here all my life. Now I'm out of my parents' house, but I still purchased a house in Rockland. Like I love it here. I love that we're growing. More and more people are coming to Rockland, so that's super. But I also like that we keep close to nature. Like we have great ATV trails nearby. We're right by the river too to enjoy some pontooning or boating or whatever. We also have some great spots for motorcycles. There's great roads right near Quebec, on the Quebec side, that are absolutely beautiful. So this is a really cool spot to enjoy the sport and really get the most use of their machine. And that's also something I love in my work, is that, you know, I don't have a boring job. I sell toys. I sell fun stuff. So people are happy to walk in, you know? They've already envisioned themselves enjoying a nice day on the pontoon or taking a ride with their dad on a motorcycle. So people come and they're happy to. They've saved for the toys. So I love seeing that part. We hear great stories from our customers. They share that with us, and I love the human part too.
Human part, and obviously, family is very important to you.
Yes.
I see the word family pop up on your business website when people leave comments. They treated us like family.
Yeah, and I'm so proud, because that's really the feeling I want everybody to be. And that goes for our customers, that goes for our employees, that goes for everybody. Because to me, I like to wake up in the morning and know that I'm going to work with my family and towards something that I really care about. So I really want to share that with our employees and all our team, and we pass that on to our customer. Because if my employees or my team wouldn't feel that, then it wouldn't translate to our customers. But I love that we're able to be one big group and we help each other out. And like I said, we do fun stuff. People love it, whether it's for the machine or then they come back with the ATV and, oh, I want to buy a roof, or I want to add this, or I want to add that. So people have a lot of fun with it. And I'm so happy every time somebody shares a story they've had with one of our machine, or we get pictures sometimes. I love that people come back to us. So yeah, I'm very proud of all my team, and I'm so happy that the customers feel that.
And obviously, it could be multi-generational, as it is with your business with customers. Mom, dad come in, purchase an ATV, you see their family grow, where all of a sudden, the little boy and girl that came in 15 years later, they're coming in asking you for advice on creating an experience for them, whether it be in winter, whether it be in summer, ATVing, what have you.
Yeah, no, and absolutely, we see that. Sometimes it starts with the mom and the dad. Okay, they buy it, and then 1 week later, the salesperson gets a call. Oh yeah, my son wants one. Oh my God, it happened like last month. We sold like 3 or 4 ATVs to the same like family. So yeah, people do come back and they remember us, and it's fun to create a feeling within people. I feel like sometimes people are so jaded, or I don't know. I like that people are still able to have fun and that we're part of it. That's what makes our job fun. Our job fun too, is that we see that people are having fun and spending time with family. Because again, that's values that are important to us. So the fact that we share that with our customers, I have no words. It's so special.
And I believe COVID affected a lot of families, right?
Yes, it did.
And COVID, I think, has made a number of people take advantage of life, seize the moment, and seize the experience. If you have the money and it's been on your bucket list to purchase a side-by-side or an ATV, do it.
Yeah, do it. Just enjoy. That's really what it comes down to. Like, life is so short. You have a limited amount of time to spend with people and be outside and have fun. Because then again, it's easy to, okay, we're all with the family, but everybody's on their phone or whatever. So that gives an opportunity to do an activity outside and reconnect with nature, reconnect with your family, and be together. So I enjoy that part as well. I love it.
Community, family, great service has led to the growth of Rockland Wheels.
Yes.
You've outgrown your current location.
Oh boy, have we.
Congratulations.
Whew, yes.
And really, when you think about it, on a sad side, over the years, we've seen businesses close in Clarence Rockland.
Yeah, so sad.
Your business is growing. When did it come up for discussion that you've outgrown your current location, that we need to move?
That's been in the works for even before COVID. So I would say almost 5 years. It's a big project and it was a lot to make happen, but it was, oh my God. I remember when my dad used to just talk about it. Okay, no. And then slowly we would get like plans back from the architect. So we would have a picture and see what it would look like. I still have a tape at my desk. And then to finally see it in person, it's like, whoa, it's like a dream that came to life. So we're so excited. I can't wait, honestly. We have outgrown our old place, especially with the boats now. Can you imagine? We can't even fit one boat in our showroom. New showroom, we could fit 10 if we wanted. So it's a big step for us, but we're really excited and we're ready to take on the challenge. And I know I have a great team with me and my family, so I know we'll be good.
You've got the energy, you've got the passion, you've got the drive. Community's still in your heart.
Yeah.
When you're not focused on work and business, how do you wind down? How do you relax?
Oh boy, that's a good question. I try, oh boy, this is still a work in progress. I'm still learning to leave my job at work because it's, when you're in business, it's your whole life, you know, and especially when there's family involved. So no, I take pride in taking time for myself. So I have a nice backyard. I built a new deck. I have a nice little setup, a fire pit. So I like having friends over and to just, again, I like being outside. So any excuse to go outside on my patio, or I like to go boating. So that's what I like to do. I like to do also yoga and stuff. I'm a little bit into yoga, into Pilates, into taking spin class, because I'm also big on taking care of myself and my body, because I know if I want to be around for a while and continue Rockland Wheels, I need to take care of myself. So I try to do that too. But yeah, just taking it easy, spending time with friends and family. I think that's the most important.
For those that don't know, your new location is going to be where?
It's going to be, so right between Rockland and Wendover. The address is 8122 County Road 17. So it's right on the highway, right where people will see us. So when you get to the light going towards Wendover, it's maybe 3 minutes down there on your left.
So you're still close to home.
The land we're on is actually my grandpa's old maple farm. How cool, right? So it's really a family story, which is so cool. But yeah, so we have a lot of woods still. So that's another thing that I'm really excited about. So people can see the machine in action a little bit, like in the woods actually. So having all of that, I can't wait. So our new location is at a really great spot. We didn't want to be like too downtown Rockland because there's less space for that. So that's why being a little bit outside of Rockland helps with that. It gives us more room.
Camille Charette, it's been a pleasure from Rockland Wheels, and congratulations on the growth.
Thank you so much. The pleasure's all mine. Thanks again.